Hey guys, so what's up? I am making this video log. The series is called Binge All Else. Whatever I watch, whatever I consume, movies, shows, anything, that's all we talk about. Food, travel, you name it. Uh, first order of the day. First order of the day. Veer Das, Emmy, awesomeness, much awaited, long awaited, well deserved. That's what it is all about. Well, Veer Das, the comedian, I'm not sure if you've been watching his stand up all this while. He's been doing it for ages. And guess what? He gets what he deserves for his Netflix show landing. The Emmys, and after that, I've been following. He's just busy. He's going all places. He's on a tour, in fact. The Mindful. It's in 32 odd countries or something like that, and I can't wait for that to come to my city right now. And I'm gonna go and watch it, guys. You gotta go and watch it. He's good. There are comedians, there are stand-up comedians, but on the Indian scene, he's good. His preparation is right on the top. I'm not saying it's because he's just won Emmy. I mean, of course, that's part of it, but then he's been always good. It's just that at times for Indians, it just comes with a lot of weight, patient, bated breath, wait. But then his time is now. Congratulations to him and his family. They've gone through some rough time, but he's doing it now. He's doing it right. What else? I mean, he was there on Calpen's The Daily Show, and you've got to watch that. Interaction between the two. I mean, Calpen has represented Indians in the Hollywood for a long time with Harold and Kumar and all that fun slick comedy. But Vedas is no less, I would say, and the exchange between the two was very interesting, very entertaining. Uh, well, that's that. I mean, he was well received on the show. The audience was all happy and gung ho about Vedas being there and having won the Emmy. So was Kalpen, always very supportive, very sweet. That's that. Well, second order of the day, Trevor Noah series, the stand-up special which I just finished. I don't know what was the name. I think it is Trevor Noah itself. I'll have to quickly check. But it was good. It was. I mean, Trevor Noah has done a special, I think, after quite a gap. But he's again done pretty good at it. His segues are good. His punchlines are really nice, subtle as always is the case. And he's not that great on accents, as good as Russell Peters, I would say. All right. I mean, don't hate me for that, but he's good with other things. He's good with the social political commentary. He's good with people, their cultures, and all that. He's good with that. So he's covering his Germany and France travel, and he segues that into the whole race, white, non-white, color, and there's a little fun part towards the end. It actually begins slow, and then he takes it on a high note and ends on a high note on a crescendo, which is always good. Detroit crowd played the part and was very supportive at the end, and it's a sweet little treat for you right at the end. What else do we have? We have Chris Rock and Kevin Hart. I don't know if you saw this, but what was that all about? I mean, it's always a little pandering that Kevin Hart was trying to do with Chris Rock, or was it some support in the aftermath of the whole Oscar fiasco that happened with the Will Smith Chris Rock slap? Uh, I couldn't make some sense of that whole documentary, but I ended up watching because I'm such a big fan of Chris Rock and I like his work and the way he, his sets, his stand up. I really like it, his comedy style. So I had to watch it. But then I ended up realizing the futility of this whole documentary per se. I don't know. Kevin Hart was good, but and is good, but Chris Rock and what exactly was that? I've still not figured out. But yeah, it was fun. It is always fun. Kevin Hart is funny. Dave Chappelle was part of the show towards the end. Good to see him in that, participating and supporting these two. And then Chris Rock is always awesome. All right, movies. I'm going to cover this one with a little bit of bias. Archie. I've got a big bias towards Zoya Akhtar and her body of work. Simply just the way she does things, the way she sees things and presents them on the screen. It's very relatable. It's very enjoyable. It's easy, makes sense. Uh, but but I understand. I mean, this is the kind of money you should have in life. You should have the kind of money that you can just throw and make something about your childhood and the books you used to read and the kind of childhood you had. But that's what this movie is about. I'm sure she had a kind of childhood where she has read, and in her interviews she mentions this, where she reads Archie's comics and all that, and she's created a whole world. Now that she's grown up, she's created a whole world, fantasy world which does not exist, where towards the end the bad guys turn into good guys just by persuasion and sweetness of children around them. Good faces, good career launch for a lot of kids. But here's my take, and I don't know if people agree or not, and if they feel the same or not. Agastya Nanda kind of swept the whole thing by himself. They were awesome, good actors, supporting actors, but given that these kids were the protagonists of the whole movie, Agastya Nanda took the cake and ran. He's dancing, he's acting, he's emoting, he's singing, he's whatnot. He's even taken the good guy, who stays back for his friends and sticks together, and essentially the protagonist of the movie as well. good parenting by Nanda coming and visible on screen. He's disciplined. He looks sharp. He looks prepared. They haven't taken 1,000 master classes from his granddad, and he's ready. He's ready to go. Well, others were there, but they played the part. But they were kind of outshone by this kid. I'm not sure if it is his first gig on the screen, but he looks way too confident and way too comfortable and way too good for his first gig. Well, coming back to Zoya Akhtar, please, can we have something for our age from you coming soon? I mean, yeah, I mean, Archie, the fantasy land was good, but we got to have something, please, please. And I heard you said that the kind of the actors, the three actors that you would want to work with would be Farhan Akhtar and Hrithik Roshan and one more. I'm forgetting his name. But let's go. Why not? I mean, you waiting for your movies, waiting. What else? Now, good, bad, ugly, right? Well, let's talk about. I'm not going to go to ugly, so let's talk about a bad movie. And you got to leave the whole world behind you for that. Yeah, you might have guessed it by now. It is named Leave the World Behind. Let's actually, that's it. That's the summary of it. That's the review. There should not be a sixth word describing or summarizing this movie on Rotten Tomatoes, IMDb, any other critic page, because that's what exactly the movie was. Or I missed something. Yes, the sound effects were good. The effort was good. They were trying really hard to do something about it. Ethan Hawke, Kevin Bacon, Julia Roberts put everything in, but it wouldn't work out. It just doesn't. Even her kid, even her daughter was trying to put up as much effort on the screen, but the story was just so crappy. I mean, yeah, there was one or two scenes where you actually laugh, not because it was intended to make you laugh. The scene where all the Teslas are just run auto driven into each other and block the whole city by the hackers. It was really funny. The dystopian idea of the world, and Tesla still is there as an element to create dystopia, summarizes the shit we live in, the world we live in today. But at the very beginning, you notice there is a scene where Julia Roberts is saying something out into the window, out into the distance, and then she turns into the camera and she says, "I hate people." Well, I'll leave it at that. In fact, just to save my weekend, this is what I had to do. I had to literally, I don't do this because I just go by the suggestion. Algos are working for us. So I just go by the suggestion of Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, all their algos just suggesting what to watch, what's number one, what's trending or not. But this time, just to save my weekend from this movie and its aftertaste, I dug into the catalog of Adam Sandler movies specifically and picked up something I actually missed. I don't know how, but I missed it. The Cobbler. If you've not already watched it, I think it should. It's always a good premise this guy comes up with. What's with this guy? Or maybe it's just, again, a bias speaking. Blind bias, I guess. It's always fun. It's always simple, relatable, easy to consume, nothing over the top. And that's what this movie was. Walk into other man's shoes. That's the premise of the whole movie. It delivers. Well, let's go. Let's go. Let's save our weekend. Let's save our day after the whole nonsense that goes on in the world, in the life that with all of us and all around us. Movies like that make sense. Well, at least for me, it does. What else? What else do we have? All right. Switching gears a little. What's coming up? Oprah Winfrey, and her weight loss. You got it. You flash it. She was doing the rounds for the promotion of her upcoming movie. I think she's the producer of one of the producers. The Color Purple. I know it's promising. Uh, just by the trailer, it looks promising. And topics on Black history are very moving. So that part is very promising. 24th December 2023, apparently it's a release date. So while she was doing the promotions, she was showing off her weight loss. And dude, I just read somewhere she's 69. I almost thought that we're talking about something else with 69. It's not a 69-year-old person at all. She does not look 69. I don't know what's going on with the witchy rich. Where are they getting the new blood transfusion done or bone marrow transplants done and stem cell therapies and whatnot is happening? Something happening. She does not look, I mean, probably 40, and we're talking about 70. And she flashes a beautiful purple overalls, and she looks stunning for a 70-year-old person. What weight loss? And I think, I mean, there was some rumor that there was some weight loss drug that she was promoting and all that. Not that she was promoting as anything like that. Or even if that's the case, what is it? What's helping the people to transform so magically? Not sure, but wow. What else? So yeah, The Color Purple, 25th December 2023. Apparently, I'm gonna be trying to get my hands on it and watch it at the earliest I can. Next in line, Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy is coming back with Beverly Hills Cop, Axel Foley, and back in Cali Cali. I think the release date is in sometime 2024, but the promos are good. I mean, again, I guess this whole episode should be named Bias, my biased, gluttony, my bias movie consumption or something like that. But dude, he's coming back, and you don't put your money on anybody else, and you just simply put on him, and you know his movie is going to be awesome. So I'm looking forward to that. Eddie Murphy's movie. The trailer was good. You should go and watch it. And if you've not already watched the other uh, early, sequels, I think it's about time. What else do we have? Emma Stone, Mark Ruffalo, Poor Things. It's already released, but I don't think it's streaming anywhere yet. I was trying to find that out. I am a little hesitant on spending some money because of how the credit card situation is right now, and the money and expenses and all that. So I've just been waiting for it to come on one streaming service or the other. Uh, I know it's a sunk cost fallacy that I already have streaming services, and I'm just waiting for them to come there, and rather than spend money and just watch it if I've been so eagerly waiting for that. But Emma Stone and Mark Ruffalo, and they're saying Emma Stone's best performance ever. Uh, that's that. And the last two are, yeah. So Jennifer Lopez, you would be probably somebody as an exception if you're not a fan of hers, or you don't like her, you don't like her, or you don't find her hot, you don't like music, or whatever it is. I'm not. I'm just one of those commoners. She's coming in with a very hot sizzling album in February. It is in a way a sequel to what she already did in November 2022, which was This Is Me Then. Now, This Is Me Now. I mean, no prizes for guessing, but two trailers, sizzling hot, very promising. So now we're gonna have a sort of a tussle between the top three queens, right? It's Beyonce, it's Taylor Swift. Now suddenly JLO is gonna be, knocking on the door heavy and probably knock the whole door down. You never know how it turns out. But they're gonna be the top grossing entertainers now this year and the next. Last but not the least, I just started watching this series on Apple Plus called The Slow Horses. Amazing. I mean, the whole premise is that there is a rogue or a dark horse team within MI5, MI5, which has fallen down the ranks because of some bad performance issues or some issue or the other with them, and they form a team together run by another eccentric boss of theirs, and they're trying to navigate the whole corrupt and bureaucratic system. Uh, British content is different. It's a notch above the rest, all right, in my opinion. And how Apple is getting on that is you got to give it to the Apple team. They always hire the best people, right? Ted Lasso was awesome. Now this is awesome. I don't know if somebody followed the Silos. That was awesome. There was something on chemistry. What was that? I'm forgetting the name. That was awesome. They just have good content, I guess. They've got very selective content. I don't think their catalog is huge, but this one is good. I like it. Well, that's that. Let me know what you're watching, what's keeping you up, what's keeping you drooling, what's keeping you interested, what is consuming your time, what is it that you're binging, and that's what we all do in here. Binge all else, everything other than all the serious stuff, all other than that, all else, we binge, and we talk about it. Well, join in. Let me know how's it going for you, and we'll take it from there. Let's keep this ball rolling and interact more. Until next time, have a good one. Enjoy your weekends, your days, every moment. See you.